To best control your front zone, you must control the rear. To minimize the chances of being being rear-ended, you must be aware of the rear zone conditions. When your foot goes on the brake, check the inside rearview mirror before moving to either side. Check the outside of the rearview mirror and the blind spot. So 4 common conflicts. 80% of rear end impacts are caused by 4 common conflicts: driving in a line of traffic, a traffic jam, a vehicle stopped at a traffic light, and a vehicle just about to turn left. The skid marks in this photo are evidence that even experienced drivers pick up information late when they're trapped in the 4-second danger zone. That leads to late, hard braking actions and worse. Some brake too lightly or fail to apply the brake at all. Think it can't happen to you? Think again. Oh, these are all rear end collisions. Here's another one. That is a nice car. Ouch. So those are all rear end collisions. As you see, you don't see them. They surprise you. They come from out of nowhere. Now, let's go on to the rear zone conditions. Rear zone conditions, a stable near rear zone condition is when no vehicle is gaining on you. An open rear zone is when a vehicle is following closer than 4 seconds and you have at least 15 seconds of visible space to the rear. A closed rear zone is when a vehicle is following closer than 4 seconds or blocking your view. An unstable condition exists with any quickly approaching vehicle. So, break that down. If you look in that rearview mirror and there's nothing there, it's an open rear zone. If you look in that rearview mirror and there is something blocking your view or less than 4 seconds behind you, it is a closed zone. And if you look in the rearview mirror and a car is greatly approaching quickly and closing in on you, that is unstable. We don't know what's going to happen. We just know that's potentially going to become closed. But they might go off the road and it might become open. I do apologize if there's any noise in the background. When you ask the right questions, you have an amazing ability to gather a lot of information very quickly. Let's see how fast you can answer just one question. Where is the second hand? Ready? All right, try 2 questions this time. Where's the second hand and the minute hand? Ready? Okay, try this one. Where's the second hand, the minute hand, the hour hand? Ready? Last one. Where's the second hand, the minute hand, the hour hand? Around the face of the clock, are there lines or dots? Ready? To gather accurate information, use quick, organized 1/3 second searches. Front, rear, front. Basically, you're looking forward, check the rear view mirror, look right back to the front. 1001. From blind spot front, blind speed front. Or front speed front, sorry. 3 rear zone conditions. So in that situation, you didn't get a chance to clock very long because ideally, if you're only glancing for one less than 1 second, it's going to be very hard to see. The more you give yourself, the more you're going to be able to gather information better. So now we have 3 rear zone conditions: open, closed, and unstable. At this point, you'd use cards if we were in class, but we're not going to do that. So just quietly to yourself, if you think it's open, say oh. If you think it's closed, say closed. If you think it's unstable, go unstable. Rear zone control. How's the rear zone? Open, closed, or unstable? Here we go. What was it? That was open. Here's another one. How's the right rear zone? Open, closed, or unstable? How's the rear zone now? That would be unstable. It's gaining on you. Open, closed, or unstable? How's the left rear zone? One more time. Open, closed, or unstable? That one was open. Explain how you would check a blind spot. You want to hold the wheel still. Move only your head. Chin to shoulder. Roll your eyes to the corner. 1/3 second glance. Take a moment and practice those. Start with your right blind spot. Should be your chin to your right shoulder. Now, chin to your left shoulder. Roll your eyes back a little to the side. There you go. You've demonstrated how to check your blind spots. There's only 2. See the blind spot there? Show we had a bicyclist. Dangling decorations are dangerous distractions. You don't want to have an air freshener hanging from your rearview mirror. You don't want fuzzy dice hanging from your rearview mirror. These are more of a 90s, 80s kind of thing. They've kind of gone away, the dodo. But there's still some people who still use them. These, not very common. They have clip-on deodorants now. They realize that this is a hazard. So, serious line of sight restrictions. This is supposed to be up only when you are parked. If you are handicapped or have someone who's handicapable. The idea is this thing, if you're driving, look what it blocks. That whole truck was blocked by this. So if you're leaning back, if you're sitting up close, it won't be a factor, but people do sit back in their seat. That could be a factor. When to check rear zones. After seeing a closed or unstable condition in any front zone and before you take any action, check related rear zones. Use your mirrors before and after you brake, before and after you turn or change lanes, and while you're stopped in traffic, then to increase your control of the rear and front zones. Use the best speed, lane position, and communication. All right. Hopefully watching that video there would help you to better understand when to check rear zones.